Hello. Look at me skipping work to stream. Skipping work to stream Skullsanity. I'm sorry, there's Frosty Skulls. I must be here. It is the law. Yeah, it didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. I was hoping, you know, we'd get affiliate, then hit skulls, then you could spam emotes, but it'll have to be for next time. We still got frigid skulls, and we got skulls later in Frosty Hell, so be plenty of skull action later. Yeah, so I'm not actually skipping work, obviously. We got a lot of stuff done around the house. We don't have Kai until Thursday. So, figured we'd get a lot of stuff done during the day. Now we're in the AC. Streaming some Zooter. Because that's how I like to unwind. An insanely difficult challenge, that's how I unwind. So not only is Skullsanity on, we need every single skull token to win. We don't get Ganon's boss key. Not yet, I didn't get the trim done yet. We pulled a whole bunch of stuff out of our garage though. I got it painted. That might be tomorrow. Yeah, we have to get all 100 skulls to get the boss key to even fight Ganon, so this is just like the dumbest thing ever. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna be getting lots of skulls, guaranteed. Oh, let's take a look at the tracker. Okay, that looks good. Oh, my controller turned off. There it is. Ah. We have 45 ice traps in this particular challenge. So the ice traps went down now that we're not doing business. But I'm pretty sure each time we get a freestanding item that's a ice trap, that's a skull, we're gonna take a lot of damage. So that's where the difficulty is gonna be here. We still have 36 pieces of heart out there somewhere. Alright. Let's get some skulls. Hey, I kind of like this silver color. Alright. Got this. Shadow. Ooh, Dodongo's Cavern Medallion, very nice. Oh, we're going to Water Temple. Actually, not necessarily, so we don't actually need all 6 medallions. That's the interesting part too. Probably still gonna have to get pretty much everything just because 100 skulls is actually stupid. I was thinking like 90 at first. But then I'm like, nah, I don't think my chat would be satisfied with only 90 skull tokens to beat the challenge. I think they're gonna want that 100. I don't think I could get away with 90 as much as I'd like to. Here we go. First hint. Here we go. They say that a skull token can be found at the graveyard. You don't say. The Ocarina of Time teaches a bomb bag? Oh, that's so gross. We only have 2 bomb bags in the entire seed. So that's getting all 3 spiritual stones gets us that, which is bad. But we still have bomb shoes, and then we still have 1 other bomb bag, so hope it's not lost there. So then, like, the actual Song of Time check is gonna be a bomb bag. That is a rough start. I'll be honest. I give you so much grief if you did. Oh, what about, like, 95 skulls? They say that a gold skulltula token can be found at Kakariko. Okay, so this is a problem here. All my hints are just, like, telling me where skull tokens are. In very general areas. Yeah, so, like, none of these... Almost none of those are really helpful. None of them are helpful. One of them is just pain. I can't believe we're actually doing this. If you're gonna do 95, you might as well. Of course I can't do 95. Yeah, if we're gonna go dumb, let's just go full dumb. Let's just go all the way. I agree with that. I do have start with consumables on, so we start with 20 Deku nuts, sign up please, and 10 Deku sticks. So we don't start with any of the upgrades. It's just to help us get skull tokens a little bit easier, less early game grinding. Okay. Oh. Well, it might be rough getting our first bomb bag, but let's see what we can do. Let's check cows up here. Let's check Anju first. I don't like that. I don't trust that very much. Might be real. Okay. Okay. I think I just broke my controller mashing. Just turned off my controller. I mashed a little too crazy there. Alright, a heart and 3/4. You know, it's early enough. I say we just go for this. Let's go for the heal. We might be able to mash out if it's a full check. Okay. That actually worked out pretty well there. Yeah, Anju, what's that song by Jet? Cold Hard Bitch. Not very appropriate for my stream. But I don't think Kai's watching. Actually, let's do, Man on Rooftop first, so that's a full check. Could buy a shield for 80. You don't have enough rupees right now, though. We don't really need a shield till we go into a dungeon, though. There it is. Line ourselves up a little bit here. Nice bonk. Oh, no. Get up. Alright. Good to see you again. Oh, thanks for the early hammer. We needed that so bad. So that's gonna be our bomb source. Okay, the seed just turned itself around from that check alone. Freaking awesome. Let's get this grotto check. I'm very excited about that. Especially with that one hint saying that it's gonna be a long time till we find a bomb bag. That's really good. Fairy outside Hyrule Castle holds magic beans. Okay, I'm gonna write that because that's actually pretty useful. So that's a fairy we're gonna unfortunately want to get early, but still try to use as a heal. Like, even though I call this challenge dumb, I mean, it's really dumb, but it's gonna be, like, super fun at the same time, I think. Like, I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, we got Megatons. Really strong start here. Let's not, lose this seed. Yeah, exactly. It's a good dumb. Exactly. We can almost buy a shield, but yeah, still 10 short. Maybe? No, you're not gonna give it to me, are you? Yeah, I mean, we can buy a shield later. We might actually find a shield along the way. We can use this money in Forest for the Deku Scrub. Let's check the Hylian Shield Grave. We'll see if Dampy wants to be nice to us. Oh, hey. Aww. Stone of Agony trolling me. Not complaining, we got the hammer early. Like, no matter what happens, hammer early is... Just can't complain about that. So I'm gonna use a trick here to peek at what this is early, since we got a hint for magic beans. Light arrows? Well, it could be an ice trap in disguise too. So if we see, we're probably gonna see multiple light arrows because it likes to do that. But we don't need to get the light arrows right away, or even anytime soon, really. Alright. Alright, Dampé, I need you to be cool. Ugh! Not cool. Okay, he's not... He's actually not being too bad. Yep, we got it. Oh, we need 100, so we have to go for these. This is where... So this is the part that's going to suck. This right here. Like, we need to go for these. I know it's only 45 ice traps, but it's gonna be difficult. Hey! So we're gonna do the slow motion every time we get a skull. Why? Apparently skulls are important. Who knew? Grim Sun Blues, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I saved, right? We are getting skulls. A lot of skulls. And we're trying not to die to the quad damage or ice traps at the same time. Do we get Ganon's castle right away? No, we're gonna save those. Yeah, we saved those. Still only found... Can we get up the stairs? Still only found one heart piece. So why did I get that? Oh, that's right. So our free medallion just was coincidentally the forest medallion, which gives us the prelude check. And any newcomers to the stream, if you want to learn about these rules, you get the full rule set there in the paste bin. Everything you need to know is on there. If you want to, if you're interested enough to actually run something insane like this, try out the challenge for yourself. The string settings are in there too. So all you have to do is copy and paste a string setting, load it up the seed, and go. Let's see. Fire Temple has Emerald. Stone and Deku. Jabu's Vanilla. Okay. You know, I wonder if it's smarter to actually start in Forest. Because that gets us our Ocarina. And then we wouldn't be able to save quit to gain hearts later if we hit a full check in Castle Town. So maybe we'll change up the routing a bit. Ah! I did not... I should have known from the Grim. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you get some enjoyment out of all this. Let's see. I think we want to pick up that Deku shield. Now that the shops are actually put back together. Alright, mark that off. They say that looking into darkness may find darkness looking back into you. Deep. Deep game, deep. Alright, full check first. Oh, let's put on our shield. That's better. We also have another hit stone here as well. Still can't believe we got early hammer. It's very good. Sunken silver rupees will find a small key. I should actually write that one down. That one's gonna matter because toilet is very dangerous. So sunken silver rupees is we call GTG toilet. So we might actually be able to skip this small key. Ski. I got skulls on the brain. I tried to type key, and I started with SK. Proof that I have skulls on the brain. Stinky David, hello. Ah, ski, exactly. Can I say, I just... Apparently, I'm obsessed with skulls too now. We got 4. Only a measly 96 more to get into Ganon. Oh my god, this is the dumbest thing ever. Speaking of dumb, I forgot to get my ocarina. Whoops. And we need that for a check. Let's pick that up real quick. I can't believe we're only 3 followers away from being able to apply for affiliate. That gives us so many more awesome things for the stream, and it's gonna be so much fun too. We get emotes, we get, I'll be able to do channel points, we can run predictions. You guys will be able to tune it, or turn in channel points. So, like, I could put, you know, 1,000 channel points, you need to get the next skull you see, no matter what. Something like that, or whatever. It'll be a lot of fun, though. I'm really excited. We got that skull emote. It's just sitting in the Discord, waiting to be spammed on stream. It's just waiting. Right, left, up, right. Nice, easy to remember song. Do not choke. There we go, we did it. Skull? Oh, no skull. I'll take money. I routed the rupees pretty well there. Very good. We have access to all these checks here. Now that we have the Megaton Hammer, but not as Child Link. I think that's actually going to be it for Lost Woods check. Do we do Mido's house, or do we wait? Let's go to CAC first. Yeah, early hammer. What's up, Theodore? So I don't usually stream at this time. Usually I'm at work. I work second shift. I took a few days off, though, to do house projects. So we're doing a lot of that stuff during the day. So I got a few hours to stream. Plus, yesterday I don't feel like I did much Zooter yesterday. We did do some Majora's Mask, which was pretty fun. And we beat 1 temple. But hopefully you guys at least got a taste for Majora's Mask Randomizer. Anyone that was actually interested in running it. And, I mean, in the future we might run Majora's too. Most likely will. Alright. Found the fairy bow. So I don't know why I hovered over that. I think it was just habit. But I probably shouldn't have done that because I could have easily got frozen there. I just got really lucky. Never punish. Look at us. Hammer and bow. Oh no, why did you stop back walking? I'm not gonna make the cycle now. Oh, never mind. We barely made that. So I just want to chuck chickens while I'm here. Trying to get these full checks out of the way while we got 3 hearts. I know we still got Mido's house and the Kokiri sword check, but those are chest checks. Want to save those? Surely Anju will be nicer to us. It's Child Link. Hey, she was. Was not expecting that. Alright, nice piece of heart. So we could actually do Dampé grave digging pretty easily here. It's almost nighttime, so that'd actually be pretty good routing. Oh, I did forget to do a check in Kakariko as adult after getting the Megaton hammer, but that's alright. We'll just hang out in DMC for 2 seconds, then we can see what Dampé has. Again, we're doing more checks than we normally would because we do need 100 skull tokens to win. And I want to try to do these full checks first. Keep in mind, every single skull token, or every single skulltula is a full check. So that will trigger the quad damage. Did it turn nighttime? Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting too. We have all these. Oh my gosh. There it is. I don't really want that. If that's the nut upgrade, I'm gonna be sad, but I'm probably gonna skip it. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, okay, so I'm so used to just getting the skull right away. I gotta stop doing that. It's gonna have to just be something I'm gonna turn off my brain. Before I forget, I really want to do Dampé's here. Oh. What's the time of day? Oh, I'm too late. Oh, we'll have to get Dampé some other time. At least we get these Kakariko skulls. There's a lot of them, so it's still good that we did this. And you have such really access to them, they could easily be locking something. No! No! Oh man, we need to get to 4 hearts and we need to get there fast. The other issue is that I foresee with this is we kind of have to remember the ones that we got, because unless we collect the item, in a lot of cases we're not going to collect the item like they're gonna unfortunately respawn. So we'll just have to keep track. So right now we got all the skulls we can in Kakariko. We're gonna go back to Mido's house and we're gonna hope that he heals us up to full. But I mean, we still have all of Dodongo's Cavern available to us, so we're actually still setting pretty good. Let's not get hit by those guys. And I cannot save quit Tokokiri Forest right now. We'll have to walk there. No piece of heart hints yet, unfortunately. So we're just gonna get some skulls on the brain. There it is. We're gonna get some chest checks. Careful there. Okay, let's get the Kokiri sword first. Get it out of the way. Maybe we should at least check this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we might need to get that. I mean, we can always come back and get the tokens later. It's not like we need them right away. They unlock Ganons. Right now, it's honestly probably better that I don't get that and we just build up our hearts. Alright, it's another ice trap. It's in a chest, that's what we want to see. Okay, that's not terrible. It's looking like we're gonna hit the dongos early, for sure. Oh, that changes things. The problem is I can't get the... Oh no, I can get the Death Mountain Great Fairy to heal up. It's scary, but it's very doable. So Zeal early, that gives us access to magic beans outside Hyrule Castle. But we still need to blow up that boulder. We don't have any explosives, just the hammer that we can only use as adult. Hey, on the skull. I might have to turn off the animations for chests, because that's gonna get tiresome pretty quick. For some reason it triggers on skulls. Okay, unfortunately we didn't get a heart piece there. Did I actually forget to get the Kokiri sword chest? I probably did, annoying me. I think I just checked the skull and went to Mido's house. So as long as we don't mess up, we're still safe. We just cannot take a hit. There's still a very good chance of us getting out of this situation. See, like, this is probably just a skull. Yeah! At least you guys can savor every skull now. It's gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever streamed. I kinda love it. Actually, let's, warp. Go adult. Before I go adult, we're gonna buy a Hylian shield and mark it. Or not. Yeah. Let's not do that. We're heading up Death Mountain anyway, so we're gonna stop at Kakariko, so that's fine. We're gonna hit Ganon's castle first. Ooh, I don't like Ganon's castle without a shield. No, this shouldn't be a problem. We don't need a shield for the Wolfos. don't know why I'm not back walking out of there. See if we get lucky. There's a heart piece in Ganon's. This is interesting. I wonder when it's gonna give us a hook shot. Forgot we have bow too. Bow's gonna be really nice for the Dongos. Alright. I'm gonna beat a wolf host without a shield. It's giving me the run around. Alright, we need a heart piece. That's probably a skull. Yeah. Thanks for the nut. This check's a little scary, but we like never take damage here. Nice recovery heart. Very nice recovery heart. Whoa! That's an item. Fantastic seed so far. Prelude, I think, would be faster. We are just cruising. Don't want to forget about the Zora scale either. Alright, so now we go to CAC. Let's do the check that I forgot in CAC. There it is. 2 hops. There's 8. Almost a 1/10 of the way there. Oh, do we get the windmill check or do we wait? Probably should wait till we have more hearts. Yeah, we're gonna wait. So we'll probably want to see if we can get a skull into Dongos, which is a full check. I really want to buy a shield before I go in. Unfortunately, we might have to wait for time of day. Unless we head up Death Mountain Trail. We could do that. was scary. Okay, that's not worth it. Peek up there. Skull token, allegedly. Does anyone know if the Megaton Hammer stops the rolling Goron? Or do you need... Oh, it doesn't matter. I have arrows. What am I talking about? Nice. Oh, I missed a time of day for that skull over there. That's right. You don't think it does? Okay. I didn't think so. But then I'm like, oh, I have arrows, so it doesn't matter. But still good to know the knowledge. Oh, that's not gonna cut it. Nice to get this check early too, just to give us access to the MC. Oh, wrong tunic, my dude. Wrong tunic. Okay. We could get the skull. We could at least peek at it. Yeah, let's peek at it from here and then see if it's worth climbing up. Kinda want that. We're at full heart still. Let's grab it. Still got these chest tracks in here. Lots in Lost Woods too. So this should be fine. Even if it ends up being a trap. Actually, I think I'd have an easier time on this tightrope. Okay. Oh, I had it too. Okay, good. That was real. Okay, now I think... Oh, did we check Sheik? Let's check Sheik. Nothing in there, I think. Unfortunately, we can't buy the Goron tunic. We can check that item on the volcano while we're in here. Can't spend too much time in here with 3 hearts, though. Wait, what am I talking about? We can't check Sheik. We need hover boots or hookshot. But we know that's a recovery heart up there. Oh, I just realized we have access to this Great Fairy. So that's a really good heal right here. Do I get rid of this? I can... Yeah, now I can jump up and I can go up the trail. This is actually perfect. But I just don't seem to have the time. It's a little too hairy. I think we come back for this. No legend recovery heart, yeah. So 24 seconds is not enough time for me to be comfortable with this. I say hold off. It would be nice to get those hint stones up there early, but it's just not worth it. Besides, we got plenty of stuff to check. I can wait. So that's 2 great fairy heals we already have access to. It's really good. At least 2 that I know of. We're gonna need to route out our great fairy heals a little bit more strategically in this run too. Let's see, what can we do here? Any full checks here? Yeah, technically we can go check Sheik. No, we can't. Not in logic. Well, let's get this done. We'll get a hint here, too. Yeah, that alleged recovery heart. It's tempting. They say that water temple hoards an ice trap. Not helpful. Let me guess what this could be. Okay. I'm okay being proven wrong. Especially if you're gonna give me a quiver. I don't think I can get the other one. Mito blocks the path. I could do Mito skip. Or attempt Mito skip. But I learned it with the hook shot. I think you aim like here and then you just like backflip. Oh, nice. We got it. I don't think there's anything in here that's gonna help us right now. There's a skull up there. We have to plant the bean though. Oh my gosh. So right now we're currently out of logic. I'll take it. Game didn't want me to be out of logic. Okay, so now I don't want to get the Sheik check. Did I count down an ice trap from that? I don't think I did. Let me know if I just did that twice. Okay. So this is still fine. We got an ice trap out of the way. It's not a bad thing. We go back to Goron City now. Still have Hyrule Field checks to do as adult too. Could be some clutch hindstones there. Let's get the 3 checks in Goron City. They're all chest checks, so they're safe-ish. It's kind of cool for me. I don't think I ever really get the Megaton Hammer early. Something different, you know? Final Frogs is token. So at least this tells us that the Final Frogs is safe. So that kind of stuff is nice. So I can do Final Frogs and not worry about getting frozen. Nice Rito's letter. That's what we want to see. That gives us access to another Great Fairy. Piece of heart. Come on. Oh. Alright, looks like the Dongos is next. Can't do all of the Dongos. We can do quite a bit of it though, I think. I don't think I've ever done the Dongos. Well, let's get this hint stone. I don't think I've ever done the Dongos with just the Megaton Hammer and no strength. Wow, my hints are really bad this run. At least we cleared a lot of Goron City as a doll, that's nice. So instead of going on top of DMC and getting healed, I think we do Cavern first. And just hope for a heart piece there. If things start to look sketchy, we can get the safe Great Fairy heal in DMC or on top of Death Mountain Trail. If we believe in our skills to not get hit by falling rocks. We really want Sun Song. Controlling the time of day is gonna be good. I don't think I start with it in these settings. Nope. Could be something good behind 10 skulls too. That's a useful hint. So, if we would have went up to Sheik, we would have just got healed, and everything would be fine. But I actually like having this as a heal, so that's not bad. Sacred Forest Meadow, Sheik, piece of heart. Honestly, don't know how many skulls we can get here without the hook shot. It'll be interesting. Can you see me from here? Nope. Perfect. Here we go again. That's 10, so that gives us a check. A full check, but a check, nonetheless. Oh yeah, I think we might be stuck here unless... Oh, you know, I saw Hollow Logic do a... He shot both bomb shoes like at the same time. And then he got it. Oh, I can't. He's trying to trigger that at the same time as the cutscene. That would have saved me a quarter heart there. Oh well. Again, glad to see that in a chest. I don't think I got the skills to pull this off, but we're gonna try. I don't think this will work, actually. I think you gotta throw it. How does this work? Can you do this if you're fast enough? Is this a thing? I don't know if I can do it faster than that. I don't think I know the trick here, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna give it one more try. I'm gonna try shooting this one first, I think. Maybe? Oh my gosh. No way that worked. Well, onwards, I suppose. Technically, I probably could get that skull up. No, I can't. Need the hook shot, I think. This one I can get. I don't trust that shield. You know, I never actually picked up a shield, so this is actually really bad. I don't want to run out of arrows. Should be pretty easy. I did get the upgraded quiver, so... Nice. Good. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. Once we get that 4 hearts, it just... things get a lot easier. Now the issue I'm having is getting ZL this early. Makes me think that it needs me to go to the Great Fairies or something. Oh, hey. We found our shield. Nice. I'm hoping that it just wants me to get the beans, and that's it. We're hoping there's nothing in DMC Fairy, so we can hopefully save that heal for later. I don't think I can hammer the eyes. Oh, okay. I will take that. No hammering eyes? Dang. Well, I think... okay, I think I know one skull and the dongos we can get. But we don't really need to go too deep right now. Wait, why am I even bothering? I should just wait till I get the hook shot and just get all the skulls. Let's not bother with that. We got a ton of stuff right now. We're gonna save DMC for later, I think. Let's try to get the Goron Tunic first. We'll just put that a little bit safer. We have... Oh, we have both Seal and we have Rudo's Letter, so we have all of Ice Cavern. Yeah, let's check out Ice Cavern. And let's check out, well, we have a ton of Young Link checks. I mean, we got a lead, we might as well chase it, right? I guess I could have done Kakariko Shooting Gallery, but we gotta do Guru Guru anyway, so it's fine. We'll wait on it. Dodongo's eyes turn red with smoke. Oh. It's pure fire and no smoke. Well, that's some really good attention to detail. I don't know if that was all planned by the developers, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. If they actually planned it out like that. Oh, I just realized something. We don't have explosives, so we actually can't bomb the boulders going up to Zora's River. So we're gonna have to go to Lake Hylia. So I think the play is we do Gerudo Valley. We're gonna wait on... Actually, we're gonna buy some sticks. Because why not? We'll need them for skull collecting. At least until we get the slingshot. Anyway, I think we should do the Gerudo Valley chicken checks. Because then we get a hint, then that gets us Lake Hylia. Then we go Zora's Domain, turn in the letter. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Oh, I didn't check the, for some reason I had to check this. There's a skull in here. It just kind of worked out for the developers, I guess, then. Unless someone had some really incredible foresight back in, oh my god, 97, 98? Do we go for that? We have full hearts. Then again, you don't get bomb juice till after either, but it's the same explosion physics. Oh yeah. It's a song, like, we need it. That could be Requiem or... Yeah, we'll find out. Requiem or Eponus. Okay, that was real. That... Okay. So we have access, or we almost have access to beans. I think it's gonna be beans, or... Yeah, no. Great Fairy at Hyrule Castle after getting explosives. Then beans. Then it's gonna be the bean check on Requiem. I think something's gonna be up there that we need. Potentially. Early Requiem. I am not doing Spirit Temple as child without Slingshot and or Boomerang. It is not happening. Did we check Lon Lon? Nah, not yet. We'll wait. Stick to the plan. Should both be in Child Spirit. Oh, if it wasn't a Frosty run. There's 2 slingshots out there somewhere. Perhaps we'll find a hint stone revealing the location of one. Or heck, I'd be willing to do it with Boomerang. I just need something to keep me alive. But yeah, I hate that it's in logic right now. Good. Alright, chicken, lead me to victory. Alright, please don't freeze me and make me lose my chicken. What if I put it like here? I hate you. It always does this. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? It's fine. I don't need that hint stone. I don't need that check behind the waterfall. It's fine. What we need is in Zora's domain, potentially an ice cavern. Haunted Wasteland's foolish. That's nice. So I don't have in these settings. I don't actually have the Carpet Salesman or Metagoron shuffled. So the Carpet Salesman could be our first logical bomb, since bomb trees are in logic. Let's keep that in the back of our heads. So even though it says foolish, we can still buy bomb trees for, I think it's still 200 rupees. Alright, hint stones first. Man, we got baited so hard by that piece of heart, and then we lost our chicken. Yeah, Silver Scale gives us a lot of, you know, enough stuff to chase that I'm not too worried. Cack is on the way of the hero, so we got our Megaton Hammer there. So that makes sense. That is a way of the hero item. At least I think it is. I mean, Fire Temple's a stone, but... Oh, you're right. It wants me to do Zora's River backwards, doesn't it? Ah, I forgot about that. They say that Deku Hoard's an ice trap. Not helpful at all. Unless it's a specific check. That does not help me. I don't think I want to check child fishing. Not yet. I'd rather get the diving full check out of the way while we're in Zora's domain. See that skull token. And I don't like it. You know what? We're gonna have to come back here anyway as child to check child fishing, so I'd rather try to get these skull tokens at more optimal health. Alright, hand and letter, diving, fish. If we can remember all that. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. That's another piece of heart whenever we want it. I have my settings set to 1 po, so it's not as hard as it sounds. Oh, letter. Thank you. I know, I even said it and I still messed it up. Alright. I don't have explosives. Check the Great Fairy. Nope, I don't think there's any reason to go up there as Child Link right now. Can't get any of the skull tokens. Yeah. Could probably get... We could dip Jabu and get 1 check, but... Don't really want that. The double. Can we get another double? Awesome. Alright, fish. So we're trying to get better with our routing. Oh, we could feed the fish real quick. And get one of the hint stones. That way we empty our bottle. So I probably didn't want to get the fish, but it's kind of nice to get that over with. So I think you only have to do this once. Then the dungeons just kind of open. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. The bug's gonna actually be pretty useful with Skullsanity too. Oh, there is a skull we can check here. Gold skulltula token can be found at the Desert Colossus. Oh, I'm bad. I think I forgot to check the diving price. We're gonna have to do divers again. Because it reset now. Ah. Yeah, there's a skull over there in Logic. I kind of want to get it. Dang it. We're getting it. It's in Logic. Let's at least see what it is. Probably safer to check these hints as Child Link anyway. No Octorock shooting stuff at me. Gerudo Valleyway, the hero. You could have fooled me. Oh, that's actually bad. I wanna say that that's hammer locked because it gave us the hammer. And hopefully it's not waterfall. I'm gonna be sad if it's waterfall. Although it could be just the skulls too. I forget that those are all checks now. You can't tempt me with money. Think I'm gonna be tempted with money? No, sir. You can keep your alleged 200 rupees. I mean, we could be dodging quite a few ice traps. Just by not getting these skull drops too. What was it gonna mark off? Oh yeah, do that. Alright, well my bad, we'll have to do divers again. Okay. Let's watch my way the hero item be the waterfall check. Who needs money when we have skull? Exactly. Hey, alright. That guy usually gets me. Cool that he was nice this time. Well, that's really good to be healed up, because now we can do Zora's River. Very good. Alright, well, we might as well go backwards through the river. See what Beans has, too. While we get the money. Then we're definitely gonna do Ice Cavern next. Ooh. It tempts me again. I'm tempted. I want that. Okay, let's get this hint stone. Pawn the Colossus' right hand is a skull token. Okay, we would have checked that anyway. Get me up there. There's a skull on that ladder we can check pretty soon. Maybe we'll check it now, it's almost nighttime. You know... Okay. We got our fish back. 2 bottles. Well, that's good, actually. That's gonna make Ice Cavern a lot easier. It was a risky play. I'm glad we made it, though. Okay, skull token up there. We'll do beans first. Grab our chicken. We got 2 hint stones up there we can get, which is really good. Whatever we do, we cannot fall into the river there. It's the thing we don't want to do. So there's no going back easily. Oh, okay. Well, technically he did have ice. But the kind that actually helps us. Well, kinda. Kinda. We did find out yesterday that it's actually pretty good on Lizalfos if you freeze him and then you can kill him. Actually pretty safe, too. Yeah. Let's grab it. We're here. We got 4 hearts. Okay, good. Now we do grotto. I guess it's emotional support fish now. Yep, for the time being. No worries, we'll get our bug. We're probably logically required to get our bug either way. Fish bottle can be found at Zora's River. Oh, now you tell me it's safe. Now you tell me. I can't even pick these up to get bugs there. Or to get bugs here. But that's alright. Hello. We can use our ice arrows now. Still magic already? That's really good, considering we only have 1 magic. Very nice pick up there. Lets us shoot ice arrows and gives us a spin attack as Adult Link. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna go for that heart piece. I want to get the hint first. Big Gore. Oh, who wants to do the Big Goron side quest? Anybody? Because we're doing it. Eventually. Alright. Alright, let's check if that piece of heart is actually real. Oh, it was real. Well, that's good. We're close to the 5th heart piece, or heart container. We cleared out a lot of Zora's domain. Let's see, what does magic get us right away? Nothing yet. Let's go to Hyrule Castle Town. Before we go adult, let's do some more checks in Castle Town. I'll do Richard because it's nighttime. Good old Richard. He's trying to pick him up. Can't do that. This is a Majora's Mask. Surely the owner will repay me with kindness. That's kindness. In these settings. Alright, so we didn't get frozen there. That's what I wanted to see. That allows us to safely track Malon as well. And we can get the 2 hint stones. And if everything goes according to plan, we can also hit Shooting Gallery. Will it go according to plan? Okay. It's going according to plan so far. You got a skull token here. Or a skull here. Not a token. Okay, it is a token. No! Oh, come on! I wasn't expecting that to freeze me. I should have. I need an emotional support bug right now. I need some emotional support. There he is. Mask. Oh. Oh, guess what? We're getting every stone too. Stones are required. Let's face it, there's gonna be a token in the dungeon. It was gonna happen either way. But at least, so we know there's a bomb bag under Song of Time, so at least we'll have that. Actually cannot get that. I have ZLs. I have ZL, but no explosives, which is interesting. That's our reality. So we're just gonna get the hint right here. Well, no, it's no longer really safe to check archery. Not at 2.5 hearts. You get the bug sage. I need the bug. $50 skulls is big money. Big money. Alright, so we're not gonna check Shooting Gallery yet. So now we should probably go adult. Oh, I could try the Big Poe without opponent trick. That would be pretty cool. That would heal us up too. Either way, we have a heal going into Ice Cavern or going out of the Ice Cavern. So we could probably save that. Alright, I got the shield equipped. I think I'm good to go. Or do I go DMC? Oh, do I go DMC for hints first? If I go up DMC for hints... If I go up DMC for hints, that would net me 3 hints. But I would need a heart piece along the way. I could try this trick. See if I get it. Nope. Wrong Poe. This is not the ghost we want to see. almost forgot about this. I don't like the way that ghost is circling me. Fire Temple has a piece of heart. Good. Got some love in the Fire Temple. World's finest eye drops. So now maybe we should go take him to Big Goron. Does the timer start? How does that work? Can we make it without Epona? I have so many questions. Okay, well that, I guess we should go to DMC, because I think warping like makes those expire. Not gonna pretend I know how that works. The timer would only start, Theodore to the rescue here. The timer would only start after the first trade you do is done, but given this is the second to last, there will be no timer. I swear I got like part of the quest and then it like reset back after I did something. I wonder if that thing is warping. Ooh. Do I want the greedy play or the safe play? Do the safe play. Oh, I forgot about the 3 days. No, we don't have Sun Song. Well, either way, we want those hints. There's a fish. So we need arrows. Let's check shooting gallery first. If we're gonna get healed in by the fairy anyway. Ah. There we go. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. So I went for that risk to try to get 5 hearts. Because once we get healed up and we go into DMC, those extra seconds are really going to help us get those checks safer. It's still very much not safe, but it's Frosty Challenge. Oh yeah, I forgot to, so we want to get actually windmill first, then 10 skulls. While we're here. Plus, I mean, Ice Cavern is pretty dangerous, too. Wouldn't be bad going in with more hearts. Okay. Oh, man, I just bought arrows and he gave me some. I just realized. Alright, 10 skulls. Link, please. That's 20. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting no damage from all that, but not only do we not take damage, but we healed. Very happy with this. Let me reset that boulder here. Check that skull already. Still really wanting that hook shot. And the main thing we're getting out of this is the 3 hint stones. It just is kind of convenient that we have Big Goron here too. So far, I'm really liking this seed. I love that it gave me magic early and the hammer early. It's a ton of fun so far, even with all the skull craziness. Yeah, I'll grab some rupees in here. Okay. Pretty sure I can do that safe every time now. If you line up the back block just right. Actually, it would be really smart. Is it gonna trigger? Yep, okay. Never mind. We're not doing that. There's a skull there I really want to get, but it's gonna have to wait. Hopefully it's not on logic. And can wait till we clear Fire Temple. I mean, we could get it, we just have to wait for the rocks, right? I don't know how that works. I mean, we got a heal coming up right here. We should probably... I hate this. Okay. Graveyard. Way of the Hero. Did we get a Way of the Hero item in Graveyard? I honestly don't think we did. Unless I'm just forgetting, which is very possible. But I don't think we got a Way of the Hero item in there yet. Oh, so we peeked at the light arrows, actually, that are on beans, so those might actually be real now that we got this hint. I need to know. Not safe. I had to know if that was safe, chat, because we have a heal that we're gonna get right now anyway. Definitely not safe. Okay, hopefully we don't get the, especially with all the crystal craziness, yes. Another bottle and our big Poe. Meaning we don't have to do the trick after all, they're just gonna give us the heart piece. Glad we got that. I mean, it would have sucked to be sitting on that, not getting that bottle for the longest time. Alright, buddy, here you go. I think I just missed that day-night cycle, too. So wait, do I have to wait the 3 days, or can I just... Did they turn that off in the randomizer? Oh, they did turn off the 3 days in the randomizer. Nice. Okay. So we got that out of the way, on the way. Very, very good. I thought that was going to be a pain. Thank you, Big Goron. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Laser focused. We know there's a recovery heart on top of the volcano. Forest temple hordes. Okay, not useful. Let's try to get this. Yeah, 5 hearts is enough time to do this. Anything under 5 hearts, I wouldn't be too comfortable with. Could probably do this in 4 hearts too if you're good. Okay. Get the Hentstone next. Please tell me this works. Why doesn't that work? That's so dumb. I didn't know that didn't work. Hammer doesn't work. Okay. I had no idea. Do you happen to know if the hammer works on the crack on the wall in Desert Colossus? Because we have a great fairy that we can actually get if the hammer breaks that wall. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to wait. We got this, right? Okay. I'm not gonna risk it then. Because that's a really hard to get check, even with explosives. And if the hammer fails to work, then we're probably gonna get hit by a lever. We still have that great fairy down there, but we're gonna save her. Can't work with the timer. Okay. Alright. On to Ice Cavern. It's the fastest way to Ice Cavern. Oh, there's no fast way to Ice Cavern, is there? Nope. Harrowfield. Might have to part with our emotional support bug for Ice Cavern. Goodbye, friend. We'll see you soon enough. Yeah, we'll come back. I think he understands. We're really gonna have to come up with a name for our emotional support bug. I guess we don't have to, but we could. Still no more checks in Ganon's castle without the hook shot. Okay, get this. Okay. I heard the ice falling, so I knew I had to roll and use the iframes there. Wasn't sure if it was gonna work out, but it did. That'll make Ice Cavern a little bit easier. But another reason why I like doing it this way is we can actually unfreeze Zora on the way there instead of on the way back. I'm hoping that we can use a Megaton Hammer to open up that Great Fairy check in Zora Fountain. We're in a pretty good spot here. We have quite a few heals. Okay, where am I going? I should probably get the these other checks along the way here. Plus we get a hint stone. I mean, it's not really on the way, but we don't have access to this as child, so we should probably get it. And again, hint stone. Okay. We know that. Big money. Be nice to get some of the explosive grottos out of the way. We got the scrub salesman too. I mean, when it gets you the hammer early, like, you never know how late your explosives are gonna be, I feel like. Beyond the wasteland to learn bombs. Okay. Oh, beyond the wasteland to learn bombs. Okay, so the Sheik check is safe. That's good to know, actually. Nice piece of heart. But Ninja Gaming, how's it going? It's going really well. We actually basically started out with a hammer. We have no explosives, but we have a hammer, so it's fine. We got early magic, which is great for scares. Things are looking up. So unfortunately we can't do the GTG, or the Gerudo Valley Hammer Chucky yet. That'll have to wait. Alright. Now we gotta hike it up to through Zora's River. Oh, you're at work? I figured you work second shift just based on the time they usually stream. I'm assuming you work second shift-ish? I'm usually at work right now too, but I took 3 days off, and I am enjoying it. Yep, I'm a second shifter, I get it. I used to be first shift, but went to second shift of my own free will. Because it's better than paying for daycare, in my opinion. For me personally, I suppose. It's too expensive. Alright, so this is gonna be pretty dangerous. Going up Zora's River as adults, there are actually a lot more Octoroks. We don't have the option to plant the magic bean. We know where they are, but cannot get into them yet. So we're just gonna have to be very careful here. Alright. So the skulls here are hookshot locked, so we're fine here. Same with Zora's Domain. So they'll have to wait till later. Probably be smart to go around planting all the beans, honestly. Because we're gonna need to backtrack later on. Alright, so let's unfreeze the king. You don't really need to unfreeze the shop. Alright, let's unfreeze the king. Get our reward. King's a jerk. King is a jerk. So what we need to do is we need to check. So we got all the hints already, that's fine. But we really need to check to see if this Great Fairy is even accessible right now. Hoping we can dodge these Octoroks. We don't have irons yet, so we can't check the piece down there. You got Zora's Tunic though. Okay, hope this works. It doesn't. We don't have strength 1, let alone 2. So there's a skull there. Oh, okay. Well, King Zora kind of messed me up a little bit. If things look bad in Ice Cavern, you might have to duck out. As long as we can get out of danger, we can warp. Maybe we'll find a freestanding heart piece here. Maybe? Oh, man, I don't trust that. We're not getting that yet. Not happening. Not right before going in Ice Cavern. No, thank you. I'd rather take that on the way out. Alright, 16 nuts, 39 arrows. No fire. But we have big Gorons. So that's gonna help. Okay. It's fine, we just gotta do a Hitless Ice Cavern. All we have to do. This is already looking promising. What do we do here? Go in and... Hammer doesn't do anything, does it? I'm gonna bail here. Don't like that guy following me. Of course, he's right where the frickin' thing is. Where are you? There you are. Come on. Oh, he's trolling me. Dude, come on. Does he have the same path every time? Okay, we're gonna take the battle to him this time. Okay. I didn't like anything about that, but... Okay, how do we want to play this? East first? Yeah, east first. Let's use our fire here. Don't forget about the pot. I think the pot's in the northeast area, if I remember right. It's gonna be rough without explosives. Is the hammer helpless at all there? Oh, there's an alleged boomerang there. That very well could be real since we have Zora's... Well, obviously we have Zora's letter. Gerudo's letter. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that might be real. Unless it's a trap. Obviously. Okay, how do I want to do this room? Quickly. Yeah. Dodge that first one. You know what's rough? The fact that we're probably gonna have to come back here. Again, we do not have hookshot. We cannot get those. Okay. Like I suspected, this was real. I think we should check to see what this is. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, got one more. Please. That was evil. This is very evil. Pizza Heart? I'll take a stick. It's Skullsanity. I'm actually very happy about that. Okay, so now we know we don't have to come back to this room. Everything's trying to kill us. Good old ice cavern. Another skull that we can peek, but we can't get. This is very interesting, actually. I forgot about that. Alright, let's peek at this. Ah, that's a bummer. There's a very good chance of that being real. Did we go west first or second? I forget. Second. Go east first. Oh, northeast. It'd be really nice to get Forward's Wind. That's gonna help us a lot. At least we have magic, so we're halfway there. Okay, this room I think we just go. Yep. Okay. Wait for the ice breath first. Big Goron's actually very nice for Ice Cavern, I'm realizing. Just for the freeze arts alone. Okay. You know, maybe the chest opening cinematic's not the worst thing. Kind of gives me a little bit of a break to drink. Back up to 2 fires? Yeah, okay. So it's unfortunate, but it was required for us to come here even without the... I'm gonna stop talking for a sec. Oh, come on. So close to Hitless Ice Cavern. I was required for the boomerang to come here early. It's just a shame that we can't get that skull token right there. But at least it's pretty easy to access. Dude, we got another one to scope out though. Okay. Alright. You have to be careful. Very possible for us to die right now. Especially if we don't aim. There we go. How many fires do we need? 2? Yeah, we need 2. Well, 1 actually. Let's peek this skull. Oh, is that could be Nocturne or Song of Storms. Oh, I really want that. I can't have it. No. I was hoping to avoid coming back to this room, but here we are. Saving a fire. Except now we have the puzzle. Look at that song up there just taunting me. Alright, this part's tough. Be easier with the big Goron sword though. Apparently the freezers blow their breath right away there. Did you know that, chat?
You are dead! You are dead! Can't believe you died there! Why are you so bad? Why can't you get good? You are dead! You are dead! What were you thinking? Have fun starting over again.
Gonna have to learn how to do that part a little bit better.
You are dead! You are dead! Can't believe you died there! Why are you so bad? Why can't you get good? You are dead! You are dead! What were you thinking? Have fun starting over again.